see his A's and like, oh man, he's got really stubby buttons. But his B is like this. He's like actually hitting Golden Boy Coffee located next to Freaks and Geeks and getting 10% off with how big just his B's are. So he's able to play that patient game so well and just space people out so crazily. So I just don't think he has to be as aggressive. He can get that aggressive play style, that pressure based style started without necessarily just running up with the button.
Let's see if we see that, but it looks like no button check this time. They're just jumping right in. Surprised me. Yep. And this time, Techno doesn't want to play the same character twice. Going for his Hibiki.
And Milk also following suit, playing the 9 Halloween style.
Yeah. Got that good old orange and purple. Interesting color.
I used to think this was a pretty okay fight for Hibiki. Just able to throw out shadow cones like that.
Yeah, able to get past Amethyst there. And like, yeah, he really knows his combos, so able to punish 9 being a bit too teleport happy. And just, yeah, meeting him on wake up. Milk not respecting him. And that's it.
Nice, not even giving us a chance to burst the supers. Getting that last pretty big chunk of health too.
Yeah. Techno's already played 1-9 with Proteus earlier on. So we see that he knows he's got to rush down. He knows how to do it well. And I think Milk knows the characters slightly better, but it's still 9. Still got to have the same game plan. Similar game plan. You have a different character?
Ooh, catch him from the skies. DP blocks it. Doesn't get anything for it.
Yeah, I don't know how punishable that is in this game.
All the setup, but Techno just going to block it out. Let's stay patient. Let's get this basketball going.
You know? The first round he was playing very aggressive and it was working, but then it stopped working so well. So he started getting a couple punishes on 9 instead. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it just that empty jump in, pressing the button, gets the counter hit, but dropping the comp.
Big burst does. He was already teleporting back, so relatively safe. That DP, not so much. Milk. It will tie it up in round.
He saw the rock, so I think he just was like, rock's incredibly plus. I'm going to DP here, catch it here, but 9's button still outspacing it as he gets an air unblockable anti-air. Gets 3K and the corner with another pickup. Counter it this time.
The Pringles, but drops it.
Yeah,
that was be able to switch sides as well. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a terrible place to drop, but actually able. That was clean.
Hot fire. I'm not too sure if that was a really good burst bait by Techno or if that was just a really bad time to burst.
I think that was just safe. Like, I think right there he was still able to press buttons to continue the combo, but he just had the ability to just nod if he wanted to.
Yeah, he gets quite a bit of time. He gets the. I think that is.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Was that the one that ground bounced? It's
like his anti.
He didn't have many good burst points on his loops.
Ooh.
Once he puts you in the air. Yeah,
I could believe
it kind of seems like once he gets those ground bounces, he can kind of just jump at you, and if you burst, then he can block it. But if he doesn't, he has good time to confirm.
But now we see Milk bringing out the Mai.
Yeah, this is one of his better characters, but he's still getting sauced.
Dude, the aggression right Techno working out so well.
But, yeah, he knows this character very well, as I just said, Milk. So this should be good pressure on this wake up.
Oh my.
Scaring him and catching him low. Alright. This should be another combo finish. What's the mix this time?
Oh, dang. Threatens with the fuzzy. Doesn't quite get it, but Techno ends up getting opened up anyway.
You know, it was looking so good for Techno, but one hit, and Milk's like, I know my mix-ups.
Oh, man. He ends up spending the burst. Didn't want to lose that round. I really would have liked to see that burst come a little bit earlier on, give him a little bit of time to recover it in that round.
He very much like felt like he didn't want to spin the burst, but then he's like, I need to take this round, and so he kind of did it, and it was just one neutral exchange, and just happened. He didn't win it.
Oh no! there's that dance mix once again. Senno not quite connecting, and we're busting out. Finally getting a DP. Techno is not afraid to bust it out. Does not want to appear too afraid to get away from the pressure.
He was doing really good, and he still feels like he has like some of this pressure going, like we see here. But once he gets put into hit by Milk, he's struggling to get out. But now he has pressure. This is his time to pull something. Ooh. Overhead, but no follow-up. Nice. Oh, another drop.
Man, it's not winning out in this ace combat scenarios. Oh! No!
Rapid cancel to make it safe. That was good. Oh, no, the Exceed Excel.
Really unfortunate. I was really expecting that he did that overdrive to try to get the Excel Exceed through the mine landing. Possibly just hit it during that animation. And I don't know if he just had second thoughts about it or if he just mistimed
I didn't think about that. I think that he was maybe just thinking like, oh, this is super punishable. I could do this. But just like, obviously Milk went for it because he's like, I have 50 meter. If he blocks it, I have rapid cancel. And he just kind of, I guess Techno just kind of said, okay, he wasted 100 meter. I'll take it. And then, yeah, that would have definitely punished. And that would have been a really cool punish.
Oh! We're gonna see this matchup at least one more game. Both these players have a lot of characters on their sleeve.
Oh no, that's a fatal. Yeah, he had to burst there. Yeah, it looks like once this pressure comes in,
to the corner we go. Even though it's a drop.
Techno trying to fight back as hard as he can, but Milk just has figured him out at this point.
Okay.
Let's see.
One of those things of comfortability that comes out whenever you're picking one of your mains.
Yeah, I mean, these two have been playing for the last few weeks here in winners finals and grand finals, so both of them seem to know each other's tricks quite well. Techno have been able to put up a good show in this winners finals, but it's sort of been falling apart a little bit. All right, let's see him try and get the momentum back. He's done really well with this momentum.
What a nice air dash. He's finding his aerial approach just a little bit better now. He's gonna pressure him all the way to the corner.
Yeah.
Doesn't get a clean hit.
He's found a bunch of these, like recently, like at the start he was finding these really good confirms, but now all he's finding is these stray hits that he can't really confirm into much, but still trying to get a knockdown, still trying to find this meaty confirm.
Whoa!
Oh no.
That was so much understanding of how Techno would have tried to play out that kind of scenario. Yeah. What a bait. Yeah, what a game 3.
That flip, you just have so many options and it just gets rid of so many options to your opponent, and he knew Techno really has realized that he doesn't want to be in pressure. Yeah, I think he's got to switch.
For a million.
Because he really doesn't like being in pressure, so he's been going for a lot of those DPs, which eventually just got snuffed out. Oh.
Taking with the
I kind of like understand that he feels maybe he feels I'm not him, so but I think he feels that this is better chance of winning, but still I do think maybe this winners finals, it's not grands. You're looking down, you're looking out. Maybe a mix-up might just be able to switch this momentum back, and this game, I don't know if it's this game or just these players, but both of them have been able to just get these hits and find a way to just carry it. As we see here, suffocating pressure, but let's see if he can do anything off of it.
Basketball. Oh, he gets more. Oh, what?
Ooh.
Back though, he's gonna take him out of the corner though. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if Hibiki has a good swap combo, but wasn't able to get one. He has done a lot of damage, but now his turn's over, and now he has to figure out a way to get it back, or else this could look really bad like it has the previous rounds that he's had a lead.
Oh, no.
Counter.
Oh, the counter on the little projectile. Senno.
Just as I said, he hasn't been able to find his way back, and that's been a lot of tide has been turned. He is now dead.
Now Milk's on set point. Dying with 100 meter, never the greatest feeling in the world, but he does at least have his OD going to this final, possibly final round.
Use it to try and get it. I 100% agree with that, because as we saw last time, he got his pressure. He got so much damage in, then he lost his pressure and he just lost the game. He needs to use that burst aggressively. But now,
in the corner, he's not been able to figure out the stagger pressure. All this different stance mix-up. The corner has just been his doom, and it's still gonna be grabbed.
No. Yeah, he's tried DPing, but Milk's been able to figure out how to get past these DPs, so like...
Off the counter, we're out of here!
Nice! Another DP, rapid cancel.
That was so nice, he's got a little bit of confirm. Oh, another one!
Oh, the projectile and then rapid cancel it for a mix.
Now close up to the corner, though.
Techno's one hit from being out, and there it is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dang, Eric.
Good stuff from Techno, able to get the early lead. He's so many rounds he had good pressure to start with, but just Milk able to get those hits in, able to find the way to reverse it, and just Techno not able to bring it back.
Yeah, it just really fell apart whenever he was put on the defensive. Yeah. Like he's pretty alright. He's pretty good at defending, I would say.
I mean, he was able to block a bit, but like Mai's mix and pressure just I don't know what to do, but
yeah.
Oof.
At the very least, Techno didn't know what to do in that set either. But he's only down in losers finals. Maybe he'll be able to find his way back up to see if he can get the run back. But before we see if he gets to do that, we have to see who gets to see if they could beat Techno to see if they can beat Milk.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be between Just Here and Goat Nerd, if I remember correctly.
From this point on, everything's elimination, so you gotta fight to stay in, and I think all the players left are really pretty good at this game. I mean, all these players in, for the most part. Maybe Distant Frontier hasn't had like the most practice, but I think we have some pretty good players in this bracket. But right now, I think all these players have at least gotten top 3 in this game a couple times.
I think so, yeah. But thank you guys for tuning in. If you are enjoying the stream, if you'd like to help us out, drop a follow. We're going into top 4 action. Technically, we've been in it for a little bit. Share it with your friends if they like CF or anime fighting games or just fighting games or just random things to play in the background. And if you're liking us and it's like your first time around these parts, drop a follow. We do a bunch of fighting games throughout the week. There's also a lot more stuff, including this store about, it's a video game store, all sorts of key Twitch sites. The address was up there. You can put in, it's now down there. So if you're interested in any of that, just give us a follow, give the site a look-see, and let's get into this match.
Yeah, Freaks is a great place for games like these where we see Goat Nerd Just Here. We've seen both of them do well and take a couple losses against the winners finals players, but gotta see who comes on top right now. So Just Here struggled a little bit against the Zoner of Proteus, but now we're seeing a completely different play style with Goat Nerd's hyper aggression, trying to call him out, trying to get these buttons to get in, and it looks pretty even.
Run up grab.
Goat Nerd's grabbing you on wake up is so good. He's hit it so much.
We see that kind of as a bit of an aside to the match. We see him do that really often. He runs up grabs, runs up buttons.
Oh no!
It's like not that much of a mix to it. So
to explain this round real quick, Just Here basically staggered 2 A's, and all of them were counter hits. And he just kept doing it for quite a while until he launched them, and then Goat Nerd fell down with another button, just pressing buttons on wake up, and he was able to get a really big combo off of it. But now back to neutral, and
the neutral is canceled. We wake up super.
Goat Nerd, you gotta block. I mean, I assume he's probably already committed to Nair Dash, and just a good reaction from Just Here, able to say, you can't Nair Dash versus me. Yeah, we see this stagger come in. Goat Nerd really wants to press buttons, but not here.
Oh my goodness, the burst.
And then, Mulberry tries to play patient, immediately gets opened up.
Yeah, we see that happen 3 times in a literal row. Oh my!
Goat Nerd wants to get in so bad, but just here's like, no, okay, don't fall for this wacky wild aggression. Just stay here. When he jumps in, anti-him. When I have pressure, just stagger so I can't mash. Just take the basics.
Yeah, one of those mentioned before in one of Just Clay's previous matches. Even though he's not super well versed in this game, he's well versed in fighting games, so he's able to make that gameplay level of adaptation. Yeah. And we just don't see that same level of being able to change coming out from Goat Nerd.
Yeah, just I think they both really know their character that they play. They know their options. They know what they can do, but just Goat Nerd really wanting to stick to this aggressive game plan, whereas just here is like, I can play aggressive, I can just counterattack if I have a read on you, and it's been working out, being adaptable. But I mean, aggression's really scary, guys.
Oh, dang, so jump-ins I see. Oh,
there you go.
There's barrier block. It's countered for it, but ends up he opened up anyway.
Just so much suffocating pressure.
He didn't do catch back.
Yeah.
He wanted to save the claws, I guess.
It seems that the playing reactive cannot help you when you're put into the corner. He's really trying to win these neutral exchanges, which is how he got the last 2 rounds that he took.
There's not much going on, but I think that's really important when we're talking about Goat Nerd, because that meant that he wasn't just air dashing in and getting anti-aired.
You know, he's finally like trying to find these approaches, because he knows once he gets these approaches, he has such a good chance of being able to just take it home. As we see right here, he knows, okay, I'm minus there.
TRM'd. And block will make sure to barrier block in the air, my friends.
Yeah, no.
Barrier block so far.
One failure to get a good knockdown means, well, that almost meant his death, but did not hold the Exceed Excel. That should have caught. English.
Catched. Caughted.
Yeah, but yeah, anyways, Goat Nerd still at 1 HP, blocks the super, gets the overhead counter hit. He has overdrive, but drops it. He had overdrive in 100 meter. Okay, let's see how he can use this meter and the overdrive for pressure.
I really would have liked
that's safe. And he gets a combo off of it.
Doesn't use 100 meter. I really would have liked to have seen him like rapid cancel that overhead.
Yeah, saving the burst as well for the final round, which you can't fault him for that. He has burst or overdrive and just here doesn't, but like still he was very close to just taking the entire game, and he just decided no, I don't want to. And yeah,
oh no,
just here realizing I have a counter. Actually I can play reactive on defense.
Oh, and
in neutral,
and we've come back to this. And we talked about this earlier, right? Like another way for a Goat Nerd to play. And he's trying to take to the air, and I really, really don't think Jubei has to. He's got such big buns. Have you seen his 2B?
Yeah.
It's actually the size of a state fair turkey leg. It's crazy. He could play on the ground so much more. And he finally finds an aerial approach. And this is the kind of pressure that he wants. This is the kind of pressure that he needs.
Yeah. It is a pixel, but he... Oh, whoa, I don't even know what that was. Maybe it was a Yukikaze misinput, but like, that was a counter hit. So,
was it a counter hit?
I think so. Man, no, yeah.
I would have believed that more. I'm not even close to the mic anymore.
Right.
So,
yeah, so Goat Nerd tried switching up at the end with the fireballs, but yeah, okay, he's missed it. But yeah, mostly Hakumen can just punch those and get him out of the way. So he's trying to only get these like short hops in so he doesn't get anti-ed, but any overhead attempt is getting counted. So now he's going for these ground approach. Goat Nerd trying to do a bit of adaptation. It's been working out, but like it just falling back into these habits of just air dashing in for the overhead. And Hakumen's anti-air is just so good.
If you don't play fighting games, with the intent of like getting better and like changing how you play, it's really hard to kill a habit like that. Even if you really clearly see that it's not working out, it's like, well, this is the thing that I do, so I'm going to do it.
Grab it. Ooh,
if it's not like
I like that. He did his like thing that he can follow up with an overhead, but instead he jumped back and waited for the counter. But then he wasn't ready to get like a punish or anything, so he just tried to counter himself, and it didn't work out. But I like the idea. He realizes I can't go for the overhead here because that will happen. He did it that time, and it cost them. Yeah, he at least once tried to go for something different. He's experimenting with mixing it up.
This is really, really good. Yeah. But is it going to be good enough, as we see just here on set points?
There we saw him do an empty jump, just waiting for just here to do something.
Ooh.
Nice. All right. He's getting more hits. He's figuring things out. It's still going for some of these options. Trying to say, well, maybe if I mix it up enough that you won't expect me to go for the old faithful, but still getting punished.
Oh, counter hit bursts out. He's got to give himself a chance on life.
Yeah, this is one hit, and it's just he has set.
Dang.
It doesn't matter if you're plus if I just counter the move.
Fireball.
Ooh.
Oh, it doesn't get countered.
Not countering the overhead. Oh, but he doesn't. He doesn't punish the counter. Reset to neutral. That's invincible somehow. I don't know why. But apparently it is. No. Oh, he's like, you want to dash forward, invincible? I'm upset. What? Why?
I think he got Street Fighter 5, dude.
Like he jumped forward. He jumped forward with the.
Huh? Are you slandering the good name of Street Fighter 5?
Dude, no. How can I slander the good name of anti-air jab?
No, that was a dash forward. That was a dash forward like shoulder charge.
Dude, I've seen that patch.
Anti-air jab is like the universal anti-air in every fighting game, okay?
I remember I kept up with Street Fighter 5 a lot more back in like going up into season 2. But man, I saw we're taking out jab anti-air, and then the next major I'd watch, jab anti-air. Just wouldn't be as strong.
But like, where's the jab 2L?
Well, they always ask to
be fair, I just occasionally knee smash in neutral just to make my opponent fear it, and then if I do get, I gotta just go got him.
All right, but that is going on. We saw him. I think in particular players with like a clear thing that I have to say for. I think Gonard's probably the one. I think he really just needs to like sit back a little bit more.
Yeah.
Just like he doesn't need to be nearly as aggressive the whole time as he has been. Like finding, a slower approach probably benefit him a lot versus these players that have been beating him, because he's been able to mix them up. It's not the mix up, it's not his eventual pressure that's getting killed. The run up grab on wake up and the finishing of the Rekka, kind of, right? But that aside, it's not those things just by themselves that are killing him the most whenever he's fighting these these top 3 players. It's his unwillingness to change how he's approaching.
Yeah, we did see at the end he used like his counter once. He as I mentioned, one time he tried not to go for the overhead after realizing, oh, this is just getting countered on reaction every time. He tried to sort of mix up how he was approaching, using a bit more fireballs after he got the install, but just it felt like almost that he wasn't as comfortable going for it. Like he was like, okay, I need to use other options. This isn't working. I'm about to be eliminated, but he just wasn't able to figure out something that worked in the limited amount of time that was a loser's set when you're down 2 games. Or down a game.
Now we've got...
Yes, This game is fast. We only have 7 people. 3 of them we were able to convince after, saying, hey, guys, we only have 4 people. Please join. I thought about joining, but then realized that I'm broke.
I'll do it.
If they had asked me, I would have drugged my jank-ass Relius into this, but,
Dude, the McRelius?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, the McRelius?
Relius on screen. I don't know if they're going for this. If this is memes or if
I think
it just.
they just went down to the.
Yeah, I think.
Like
But
yeah.
yeah.
Siren when I see that.
I think yeah, they went down to character select and just passed over random for a brief second. As we Hakumen and Techno plays whatever. Oh, Kago.
What is his face that just plays? I can't tell.
He's like, it looks like he's trying not to laugh, but
He looks like he's trying not to laugh. He looks like he's really uncomfortable. He looks like he's holding his breath.
yeah. I don't know what it is. Okay, Jin this time.
Toga.
The Toga machine, not quite the Toga machine.
It's a mirror.
Yeah, we got Jin versus Jin. Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoilers in case you.
CT.
Spoilers. Wait, did it reveal it in CT that Hakumen's Jin?
Sure they did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think they
If they
did.
didn't, it was super obvious.
I mean, they sound the same. They have the same moves. Wait, did CT Jin have Yuki Kaze? Or is it, I don't remember. All I remember is CT Hakumen. In the boss fight, he was always unlimited mode. You only ever farm unlimited mode, and so he was really annoying.
Yeah, when are we gonna
Bring back unlimited modes.
Yeah, we need to go have a CPE side bracket so we can just have an unlimited mode.
CT unlimited mode bracket so I can play Sonic the Hedgehog Noel. She just moves so freaking fast. It's actually hilarious to watch when she's unlimited.
Alright, here we go. Just here versus TECHNOMIXER. No button checked. We're going right into it.
Yeah, they already set buttons. They don't need to make sure they work. Just here, just played, so he knows his buttons work. TECHNOMIXER's like, Jin, I played Jin before. I got this. I know what his buttons do. So, yeah, he seems to really know what his buttons do. This is a good combo off of an anti-air.
Didn't get it. Stop closer. I like that was very early on. He did a burst fade attempt on Just Clay just to see if he would. And now he's got that information that Just Clay's probably not gonna just burst the first couple of hits in the beginning of the round.
You see Techno really knows this Jin, able to get some good combos. And yeah, forcing out a burst, because just here, able to get in a good couple hits of his own, like with that dash really is the big one.
Ooh.
But
Buttons.
yeah, it's been keeping it close, but the pressure's really been going to Techno, and yeah, TK overhead.
Talking mess about himself in a thing of armor.
Yeah, it's I don't really know how this matchup goes, but like just here, for the most part, doesn't seem like he's able to put too much pressure with Hakumen. Just able to get a quick block string, try and mix you up, try and force you to do something. Whereas, yeah, Techno's got this pressure and got the mix.
Dude, if Evo is anything to work commentary off of, I think the Jin matchup is legit. Can you block 6A? Yes, no. If yes, then you win. If no, then you mad lose.
I mean, yeah,
Oh no.
that's what Finrich says. He only lost to the person who blocked 6A on reaction.
Wait, is that a Tiger Knee input?
I'd be surprised if it wasn't. It looks like something that is.
It looks like a Tiger Knee to me.
It's yeah, that looks like a TK cortical back. It'd probably just say
By Trinity.
2-1-4-7 input.
Trust nobody, not even yourself.
Yeah. Just here, jumping in with the counter. He doesn't seem to know exactly how to deal with this pressure and mix quite yet, so he's been going for a few counters just to test the waters. I want to see if he's able to adapt. Missing the slice on the icicle. Missing it again. Okay, there,
There
he
we go.
goes.
Dude, it was actually baseball for a second.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh baseball.
2 strikes,
in
but
Blaze
then
Blue.
finally gets his hit. However, yeah, no, these rapid cancels and stuff from Techno just
Oh, he tried to wrap it in too.
yeah. First we had Milk trying to do it, Techno trying to do it. It feels like if these players are doing it, then you should be able to do it, but we haven't seen them able to do anything
I don't
about
think
it.
so. I think they're reacting to it, thinking that it does. But I'm like convinced that it is -1. That move comes out frame -1.
Yeah, no, it looks like they're still frozen in the animation of rapid canceling. I mean, not that that has any like animation, but like the animation of the move that they rapid canceled. Oh, Yeah, Techno's been dropping a couple of these combos. Like his Jin's like slightly rusty. He knows what he can do, but he's maybe not as fresh as he is with his Hibiki. Ooh, good punish on the CDP.
Oof. Excuse me?
Yeah, no. Just here hasn't been getting blown out, but it really feels like Techno has the knowledge advantage in this matchup.
Yeah, it's not like any of the donor matches, right, where they were just getting like overwhelmed, or TECHNOMIXER's Noel match. It really just feels like TECHNOMIXER has a much better handle on this whole situation than Just Clay does.
Just Clay has been able to get, like, it feels like they're very back and forth, but just overall Techno seems to have the better idea of how to navigate just every situation. In neutral, it feels like Just Here is sort of fishing for a way to get in, and then, you know, on block, Just Here has decent block string, but not like anything amazing, whereas Techno seems to really have his block string down. Techno has amazing combos, whereas Just Here, we've seen his good combos, but he hasn't been able to get them that much as we see right there. Struggling to convert these good hits. Yeah, a couple drops from Techno, but he might be able to just close. Nope, drops it again.
Counter, oh good block on TK, but what can he do?
Oh, low profiling that jab. I wish I knew how to do that. That's probably a good way to win this matchup.
Just pick Jin, press 3C. Make Noel players cry.
Plus, press Hakumen and pick 3C. We see the first two moves of the match were 3Cs on both ends, and they both hit.
Dude, when in doubt, just 3C.
I just realized they both have the same 3C. It's almost like they're the same person.
Yeah. Whoa! He's dashing on it.
All right, Just Here able to actually start blocking these buttons.
Oh no! Wow!
Forcing a burst out. He knew that if he didn't burst, he was dead, and that was set. But this is going to be set.
I've got to praise Just Here real quick, because I think he also recognized some of these burst bait attempts that Techno has been doing throughout the set. So whenever that really crucial burst point came up, and Techno baited that mad hard, he didn't burst, he just let it rock for a bit and then bursted, knowing that, okay, he knows that I need to burst right now. I know that I need to burst right now, so I've got to wait and I've got to get a much better timing on it. That was cool. That was the 3-0. What do you have to say about that one?
I think Just Here had great patience. Like, he didn't get flustered that he was losing. He didn't try and like overforce anything. He still played patient, still tried to find where he could get buttons in, but just overall it seemed like Techno just was able to come out on top on most of these situations. So good job, but in the end it'll be Techno moving on to get his rematch from winners finals. Let's see what they do this time. Both of them, of course, you know, play a large variety of characters. So
yeah, I really wonder if we're gonna. You know, Milk's got a round to play. Has a set to play.
I think he's gonna at least try a character not. Rachel. He's good with Rachel, isn't he?
Oh yeah, dude. If I'm understanding things correctly, that's like the real OG main.
Okay, so I know he does Mai a lot in tournaments, but I've heard that his Rachel is very good. So I'm wondering if he picks Rachel based on matchup, or just if he's feeling like playing Rachel over Mai, or if maybe he's just decided to switch on and prefer the Mai over Rachel. But
oh, did you see that? What a standing ovation. I think TECHNOMIXER just avoided the control select 50-50. So he picked A at first, and then he told Milk, like, wait, can you go back? I think I need to switch to another one.
Yeah,
so
I don't like the fact that there's two control setups, because it means that happens, but good job on recognizing that you accidentally picked the wrong control scheme.
Recognizing a 50-50 like that, really important whenever you're about to have to play like
Deal
rock
with 50,
paper
50s.
rock paper scissors gun tornado playing from Rachel.
Yeah, so people say Rachel's overhead is unreactable, I've heard, but then I saw Finrich block it like 6 times in a row, like it's nothing, so who knows?
It's just reads.
Maybe Finrich is just actually God. As we see, yeah, okay, there it is. He actually got a hit into it though, so doesn't count, but just the pressure.
Oh, the 4D, get him some out of it.
You have a gap where you throw a projectile. I have a projectile and vulnerable move that can go through this gap. Really good job on recognizing what block string Milk was going for. Rapid cancel. Able to get the corner, but
a little bit too early on that.
When you mess up your meaty and you're just like, I could lose the game for this, and
George, please stop. George, please stop.
No reason to ever approach in this situation. You have the life lead, but I mean, he lets Techno approach him, and it didn't work out too well. But yeah, all he needs is that one hit. Uses the win, directs it right into his face or foot.
Jumps up. Oh, she butterfly.
Yeah. All right. We've seen Techno able to get these good, like, counters to what Milk wants to do in some of these block strings, but he needs to get a couple more neutral wings. But it seems like Rachel's looks really solid in the neutral right now.
Rachel's sports a few kind of okay buttons. No, kind of doesn't sport the best buttons.
Oh no.
You know, what's a gun supposed to do versus a bunch of kitchen utensils?
Yeah, no, you got that overhead into a big combo. I don't know, what is Rachel's Clash and VB Tag? Is that a, what is that in this game? Do you know?
Generally speaking, it's the character's crush trigger.
Is it? Okay. Because I know it's like, you know, Jin's crush trigger, Nu's crush trigger, but I didn't know if every character had their crush trigger. Some of them had like command normals.
It's not every character, but it's a lot of them.
I think you have a white flash for crush trigger, and I didn't see that, so I wasn't quite sure. Oh, does this do more damage in this game? No, but you get a combo after it.
Yeah. It doesn't need to.
Yeah, does no damage in both games, but at least the combo allows you to still get decent amount. Yeah. First game going over to the Rachel on Milk's side, though that last round was incredibly close.
Yeah, it's too hard. It's too hard. I can't even like completely be an apologist because I don't fully understand the struggle bus that is this character. But it's just a struggle. And Rachel, you know, not quite as much of a struggle.
This matchup does seem really fun in my opinion from what I'm seeing. It looks like Techno has been able to get in off of, you know, Milk throwing out these projectiles and him just going through them, able to beat him out sometimes. But it feels like if he messes them up, then Milk just gets some really nasty pressure. However,
it's a very typical zoner versus rushdown character kind of matchup.
I think that was an accidental crush trigger that's been destroying him.
Oh, dang!
Nice
from the skies. Yeah. Sometimes just press D. Just press D.
Nice. Resetting neutral. Rachel tries to go in, but just says no. 5A here. And that's 4K.
Oh, Blue Beat gets the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, catches the tag, so he's able to keep the corner. But look, eventually finds.
Yeah.
George, stop.
The wind meat is really good. It doesn't seem like it takes too long to get back up, so he's been using it a lot, but not too desperate for more wind.
What a confirm.
You said that you wanted a tricky mix-up. Try this. And then will he build 50 meter for the super? He's like 2 hits away. There he goes, 50 meter. Doesn't even need it.
Yep, the whole time those bats were poisoning him, so that those extra ticks of damage doing work.
Oh man, Rachel.
Oh, but I just want to. Oh no.
The first round looks so good, but now Rachel's just being Rachel, getting good combos, setting up this pressure. That's what he needed.
Real counter. What he doesn't need is Noel being Noel, not able to get her own combo round.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no. It is. I did learn today that George is not omnipotent like he is in tag. You can just go straight through him, which is what Techno's been finding a lot of these confirms on. So it looks like, yeah, Milk just going for these normals, not relying as much on projectiles. Working out a bit more right now.
40.
I say as he uses the projectile and immediately gets punished. Alright, pushes him away and gets a counter hit jab, but decides not to
It's gonna
confirm and just gets ashtled for his troubles.
He was just about to get his burst back, so I really like that astral call because it was a little bit more shaky. It was like that top right hand corner where he would have been able to hit it, but there were the knowledge to know, okay, this isn't gonna drop. The audience is probably gonna be pretty impressed because they think it might drop.
Yeah, I'm sure if he played as Noel as much as he plays his other characters, which I'm assuming since he mains this character, probably, I've heard, that he probably knows it probably even more, so I'm assuming he knows his good old, confirms into, the astrals, and, yeah, alright, so, final round, Milk up 2-0, Techno trying to get something in, but just, everything gets blocked. Okay, he has another opportunity. No,
they're bringing that anti-air to BB tag, y'all. I'm just saying.
He's now in the corner. He now has a life deficit. Rachel gets set up, gets the mix. He used his burst already to try and not have this happen, but he's not looking good.
These bats.
That won't be the end of the round, but just how many overheads can you block? Apparently all of them.
Lobelia. Oh, doesn't fall for it.
He knows that he can go through these projectiles, but just, yeah, he finally finds a gap that's right for the move.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. All right, we're finding something.
Yikes! Alright, no fear. He still, even if he got counter hit there, he still had the burst, and now he has set point.
Yeah.
Tournament point, in fact.
Mashing it on through, because both these players play each other a lot, know each other's weaknesses, know where the opponent might try and do something a bit cheeky and where to push. And most importantly, Milk knows his combos and his setups. Oh, that was cool. So I think Techno tried to slide in. He's been using that slide to try and get rid of George, but George got winded right past him, so that move just whiffed and got punished.
Oh my goodness, the corner.
Yeah, that overhead, he had enough meter to probably kill off of it, so... Oh, this might be an astral. Oh no, he's dragging it out. He wants...
Ooh.
Yeah, he just wants this normal finish. No, he doesn't want to end his life twice, you know. One astral's enough.
3-0 in favor of Milk Techo.
Yeah.
Very, very strong showing us a variety of characters, both these players, in fact. So, at the end of the day, it'll be Techno dropping out, Milk winning. We'll be over here for a winner's interview soon enough.
Yeah.
Could I ask you to take care of that?
Is that 3?
Yeah, that was 3-0, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Techno putting up a good showing, but in the end, it will be Milk coming out on top. All right, see you guys later.
I ask you to do the winner's interview, or you just like?
Do you want me to do winner's interview?
Yeah, I usually like using the bathroom during this since I usually do both blocks.
I don't know.
Like, if you don't feel comfortable with it, I'll do it.
I mean, I can do it. I don't know how good of an interview I can do, but
At worst, generally I just go like, how do you feel? How do you feel about the bracket? X specific thing. Like right now, I'd probably ask him like, White, well, what's up with the Rachel? What's up with my? I don't know. I believe in you. You got it.
redacted. Did I not give out my I swear I gave it out when I won Arcana Heart, but I mean I have one. I haven't posted much there, just like BB tag and Arcana Heart tech, but whatever. I'll give you my I guess I'll give you my tag once I start up my hot takes channel. Or nuclear takes channel, I guess it'll be. Mitsuru's JB is reactable. I have to deal with 6-frame overheads every day, constantly. You guys can deal with the 15-frame overhead. Oh yeah. Hello. Congratulations on another CF bracket.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So then, how are you feeling after that?
I mean, I feel pretty good. It was fun. CF is fun, so
Yeah.
anytime I get to play, it's a good time.
Small bracket, but we did have good people come out, so
Yeah, I appreciate anyone who signs up. It's always cool.
yeah, need more people to play the game. So, how you feel about that last game versus Techno? I know you guys play each other a lot. At least here, you played each other pretty much every winners finals that you both showed up.
Yeah, I feel like he would do better if he doesn't play Noel. Because you've seen, like, there was like that one drop. He got the confirm. He was in OD and like it whiffed. I was just like, wow, just Noel's bad.
Yeah, it is Noel.
That's just Noel's bad. That was very unfortunate.
Yeah. But speaking of characters, you played a number of characters, including the Rachel. So
Yeah.
like, is there any specific reason why you chose any characters, or just because, you know, I want to play this character right now?
Most of it was I just want to play this character. At the end, I was like, let me actually like start playing characters I would actually use in a tournament outside of Texas, because I am going to Arc Revo. I think it's like next week or in a week or two. So I was like, well, let's kick off some rest. I don't want to embarrass myself too bad. So
Gotta get that practice in.
yeah, so I'm doing a lot of that before I go.
Well then, guess you're looking forward to the Arc Revo, and got another CF first place in the bag. So yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Shoot, I don't know how to close it out.
Well, hey, there's some BB tag.
Yeah.
Another game that will be at Arc Revo.
Yeah.
So
Are you so you're in for CF, I know. Are you in for BB Tag?
No.
No, I know you haven't played BB Tag as much with the big tournaments.
Yeah, no, I can't play that game at a like really high level competitive. I can't do it. It's not for me, and I feel like it affects me in other ways I don't like it. So it's really just for fun. BB Tag's really just for fun game for me.
I understand that, but yeah. Oh.
Is this tournament? Is it starting?
No, they shouldn't start unless we tell them that we're good with the winners interview.
Are they? Are they starting?
They're not starting, right? I think they're just having fun with the button check or something. Right. Oh yeah, especially because we got Zach up there. I mean, I wonder if he entered this week. He normally doesn't. He normally just shows up for fun. Yeah, I think it's fine.
I'll let you jump back in.
Yeah. I'm sure you got some matches that you probably need to play soon. If you did you in a tag? Yeah. Oh, more Noel going on in the background. A little less, a little more degenerate than tag. All right. Time to get some Dengeki in. Now that has been brought to mobile devices with Dengeki Bunko. Crossing Void. Is Crossing Void? Whatever. Available now. I mean, it says Crossing Void in the like actual app, but let me check the Play Store. Is it just Crossing Void? Let me... Crossing Void Global is available. Okay, yeah. Interesting that they don't use the tag. Anyways. Man, but don't you love playing good old Dengeki Bunko fighting Climax Ignition? I don't know why saying the full name is a meme, but apparently it is. Alright. I guess I'll keep on here. I'm just sort of here for casuals because I had nothing to do today.
These cowards starting the bracket match.
Okay, so it appears that why I'm here, I'm assuming, is going to be as a tag. Maybe went for a funny one today. I guess he's actually in bracket, and he looks like he's on stream first.
Now we're back.
Alright. So before we get into bracket, there you got it. There aren't servers in Dengeki, right? It's just like the global server. There are?
I mean, it disconnected me from the server several times already.
Oh, not like that. Like
no.
It's like an MMO.
Yeah, no. The server is like, it's not like, you know, an Azure Lane where I'm in Sandy and some people in whatever's not Sandy, the degenerates that don't believe in number one.